Recording has started now. So let's say that we have already created this shape and now we want to clear our screen, and we need to know that how can we clear that. So for that we need to write turtle, and we need to write clear, let's say, and press enter. It clears everything on your screen. No matter whatever you have drawn,
That's the wrong spelling of turtle.
oh, sorry, that would have caused a problem. Turtle forward is equal to, let's say, 250 once again. And then I ask my turtle to turn actually left 135. And then I ask turtle dot forward 50, let's say once again. And then 100 more points. So what have I got here?
You got a ramp. A kind of triangle, but it
It's
looks
kind
like
of a ramp. It looks like a ramp. Yes, it does look like ramp. So now what code are you going to use if you want to clear it? What code are we going to use if we want to clear it?
We're gonna write turtle dot clear bracket right bracket.
Brackets. Turtle dot clear and then brackets, and press enter. So it's going to be cleared. Now we would want our turtle to be, let's say, at any point. So you remember that we can change the background color of the turtle screen. So if you want to change the color of the background in the turtle screen, how do you change that? You are going to change that using turtle dot screen and an empty brackets after that. Then you tell background color, and then tell the color that you want to pick up. Let's say yellow. And press enter. So you now have a yellow color. Similarly, we also learn on how can we create a turtle which has a different color. So in order to change the turtle's color, what we did was we write turtle dot color, and let's say that I write gray here. Would it work? Yeah, so the gray color turtle is here now. You can see the turtle's color now. Similarly, you can use turtle dot size. I'm not writing anything. Similarly, you can write turtle dot size and change its size also. So how do you change the size of the turtle? What are the things that you need to change the size of the turtle?
First of all, the height, then the width, then the length.
The height, the width, and then you can say border or something like that. You can tell the height and width also. Let's say I say 5 and 3. It still would work. See, it doesn't work. You have to tell the three things. There is no attribute size. It says that there is no attribute for the size. Maybe we are doing something wrong. So what we are doing wrong is that we had to write turtle dot turtle size and then change its size to, let's say, 5 and 3, and it changes, but it has not changed proportionately. So I'm going to change it 5 5, and then it would be more proportionate. Similarly, I can use it to be 3 and 3. That's going to be fine, perfectly fine. But if I add a third number after that, you will see it's going to become thicker. See, it has become thicker. So this
That's way too thick.
that's way too thick. So this last number that you write in turtle size, the first number represents how wide the turtle would be, or how you can say wide the turtle would be. Then is its height. Height is like this height. Let me turn my turtle so that it looks reasonable. So now I will explain you what is the meaning of these three numbers. The first number is its width, how long the turtle is from this side to this side. So let's say that if you make it 10, you would see that, oh sorry, it's the height. So how high the turtle is. So the first number changes that. The second number would change how wide the turtle is. Let's say make it 6. It's going to expand horizontally. You change the first number, it expands vertically. And the last number that if we change it, let's say we make it good size, 4 and 4.
That's the wind.
The last number is its thickness, how thick this turtle is going to be. So if you reduce this number to let's say 6, you would see that this number is going to first, let's keep it with 10, and then now change this number to let's say 6. We're going to see that its borders, its outline is going to get a little thinner like that. Okay. So this is basically the outline of the turtle. Okay, so you can change the outline of the turtle if you want. You can also change it with this turtle.size command, and you can also further change it with the outline command. The outline command is also very simple. You would see that if I change this turtle size, and then I tell outline equals 10, it's going to be something which
Sir,
this turtle was. So if I run this code now, see, it would not make any impact on that. So the third one is basically the
Sir?
outline of the turtle. Yes.
how can you move the turtle? Can you move the turtle somewhere else in the Python turtle graphics?
Yes, we can move the turtle somewhere else in the Python turtle graphics. Where do you want to move it?
Let's say all the way at down at the 90 degree.
All the way.
Down on the down to the bottom on the left corner. In this
So you
direction.
want to move it here, somewhere here,
No, the opposite side.
this side.
Yeah.
So if we know its coordinates, let's say we know that what are its coordinates, we would be able to move that. But let's say that if we don't know its coordinates, we might not be able to move it. So currently, as I do not know its exact coordinates, so I would not be able to move it on the screen like that. But I would have to use these move commands in order to move it in a certain direction. Once it reaches there, I can clear the drawings that I have made. For example, let's say that first try to make this turtle a little smaller. Oh, that's perfect. That's a good turtle size. Now let's say that if I have to move it on here towards this side, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to ask my turtle to turn right by 90 degrees so that it turns downwards. Now I can ask it to turtle, please move forward and move forward like 300 points. So it moves here, which I feel is a little less. So I make it move another 50 points and it moves here. Now I can ask this character turtle to turn on the other side. So I'm going to ask it to turtle, please turn on your left. And then ask it to turn 90 degrees so that it faces directly towards the other side. Then I can again ask it to move forward. Maybe 150 points. So it's a little less. Let's say that I add another 50 points here. So it moves here. So now I can simply write turtle dot whichever direction I want to turn it to. Let's say I want to turn it to turtle dot left. So I'm going to ask it to turn 90 degrees or 45 degrees left. So once it turns there, or maybe let's try to Make it turn a little more, actually a lot more. So it's on this side. Now I can ask everything to be cleared. So I can write turtle dot clear and put the brackets here like that, and everything would be gone. So that is where that I wanted my turtle to be right now at this moment, right? And you remember that color mode in which you can change the color of your turtle. So you can write this code
Yeah.
turtle dot color, and let's say that we change the turtle color to red. So what happens if we press that? So the turtle color
It'll
has turned
change
into
the
red.
color.
It has changed the turtle's color to red. And similarly, there was another code that we used that was for the color mode, which was turtle dot screen, and then we had color
Easy color.
mode color mode. So in the if in the color mode we had written 255, now we can use the RGB colors as well to change this colors. Let's say to change this turtles colors also. So I can write turtle dot color, and now I can use the red, green, blue color codes like 200 red, 0 green, and 10 blue would make the the turtle to be something like that, a little darker in color. Similarly, I can change this from 10 to let's say 150, and the color is going to change accordingly. Now it's a little purplish. What color do you like for the turtle? Is the purple fine? So now we know how to move the code of how to move actually the turtle. So today, what we are going to learn new is that how can we change, because turtle is kind of a big word. How can we change its shape maybe, and how can we you can say start using uh, another tool or another name for all these things. Like we have to tell turtle to do everything, so we are writing turtle, 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 and all. But turtle is a big word. Let's say that we use only T for turtle. So we are going to write T equals turtle dot turtle. So I have missed one thing here, and that was that let's say I would write that code again, make it capital, and put these brackets here. So now this means that I have changed a few things for the turtle. Now I can write T dot forward and tell it to move 500 pixels, and it has started moving. But it's another new thing that has started moving. Still, if you want to move the turtle, you would have to write turtle dot turtle and ask it to move 500. Sorry, turtle dot forward I had to use. So now you have actually two drawing tools here with you. One drawing tool you can see is in black color, the other drawing tool is in green color. So as you have used turtle here for the turtle right now, let's say that I change this to pen. So now we are going to have a different shape here. So let's say pen is something that we are going to use, and that would be turtle dot turtle. In brackets, you just don't have to write anything. And that's a new shape that you have got here. Now let's change the color of the pen by using pen dot color. And now let's set the pen color to blue. But remember that you have to put this blue in inverted commas. And similarly, you can write pen dot size. Actually, pen dot pen size to make this pen grow a little bigger. Write 10 here, and you would see that the pen. So it's already 10. So let's make it 30. You can change the pen size by using that same command. Let's say if I use this one and write 30, 30, and 2. Most recent call, which says pen dot pen says d pen dot pen size takes from 1 to 2 positional arrangements, but 4 were given. So there need to be 1 to 2 positional arrangements. So there were like 4. So I'm going to do that again. And instead of writing 2 at the end, I'm just going to write 30, 30. And now I've got, again, it's can only use 1 or 2 positional arrangements, but we have given 3. So we are going to only write, we can only write one value here. So we can't write it like we change the size of the pen, change the size of the turtle. So we can only change it like the size of the pen right now. So we need to tell the width at this moment. That's its 12. Then I tell my pen to move forward. Actually, I would want it to turn left first, 45 degrees. So see that if my pen is turning, right, good. And then now I can write pen dot circle to draw a shape, to draw a circle, but draw the circle to be 100 pixels as the radius. So this is the radius. It's automatically going to draw a circle with this radius. So now you would see that it would draw a big circle here. Similarly, the pen size we are using is right now 12. So I will use this code again.
Sir, how did you make a circle?
Yeah, I'm telling you once again. So now I have set the pen size to 8. I would make my pen to move back a little. Let's say 10 points. And now I'm going to draw another shape, which 10 was not good. So I'm going to do that again. Once again. Let's say make it to 40 now. So that is where my pen is right now. Now I'm going to draw another circle. That circle is going to be pen dot circle. You just need to write pen dot circle to write a circle, or turtle dot circle to draw a circle, and then you have to tell the radius of it. Let's say it's 200 now. So you would see that a new circle is being created outside the circle that we had just created, like that.
It's
Okay,
much bigger.
that's much bigger than the previous one. And you can see that its border is also kind of a little thin. It's not that thick. That is happening because of the pen size. So if I change the pen size to, let's say, 2 now, and I make my pen to move back another 80 points, so it would come at this point, and now I draw another circle, a smaller one, let's say pen dot circle with 100 points again. So now it was as no attribute. Okay. Oh, I have misspelled the word circle, if you can see. Let's remove it and wait for the suggestions if they come. Circle. So you have to write the correct spellings for that.
Sir, I have
This
another
100.
question.
Yeah, what is the question? Now you can see that this pen
Whenever
size that we use, just give me 1 minute. So this pen size that we use is basically like the thickness of the pen. So currently I'm going to clear. So currently you can see that all the shapes that this pen had drawn had gone clear. Similarly, if you want to clear the turtle drawings, you're going to write turtle dot clear, press enter. And then if you want to have another clear last line, so remember that the last line that we created was T. So we are going to clear that as well. We're going to write T dot clear, and that line is also going to be clear. Yes, what question do you have now?
was whenever you copy it, how can you erase it? Whenever you copy something in this idle shell, how can you still erase it?
See, I can't erase this one right now. If I keep on pressing backspace, nothing is happening. But let's say this one also, if I keep pressing backspace, nothing is happening. What I do is I press enter after this line so that this line is automatically copied as a command that has not yet run. In this one, I can change the things and do it accordingly. So the next thing that we are going to do today is another very important thing. That question that you guys might have in your mind is that how to fill the shapes with a certain color, right? So let's say we have drawn this circle. We are going to draw another circle after some time. So let me clear everything first. So let's say that now we want to draw shapes that can have colors inside them. So for that, we are going to first identify the colors that we want to fill for the colors. So for that, we are going to use this command, which is pen dot fill color and identify the color that you want to fill your objects with. Let's say that I want to fill the objects with um, red color right now, and I want the pen color to be gray at the moment. So pen fill color has changed to red and pen color is basically gray. So let's say that now I want to start making shapes that I can fill color with. So I'm going to write some code now after using this pen fill color command that is going to help me fill the colors according to the color that I have stored previously. So the first thing that you need to write is this, that you are going to write pen dot begin fill, begin fill, which means start filling the objects after this point. Now I tell it what I need to draw. Let's say I want to draw a circle, which is 150 radius wide, and then I press enter. It draws a shape, but it doesn't has a color inside it, right? You can see that there is no fill color in this. This shape is not filled with a certain color, right? We have written the code, but still it is not filled with a certain color. So in order to complete or tell our object that we are done creating the shapes, now we want to fill the color, we are going to write a command for that as well. And
How?
that
You
command
can
is,
increase the thickness.
no, that is the command that says that we have completed the filling process. And that command is pen dot end fill. Similarly, the way you started filling by begin fill, now you have to tell that you have stopped filling. So once you press enter here, you would see that the color is going to be there in the pen fill, right? So the object has been filled right now. Did you get that?
Yeah, also there's another way to fill the color.
So what is that?
Teachers,
You can increase the thickness.
Increasing the thickness is a way that you can do it, but obviously that is not, you can say, a complete way to do that. But this was like a full circle. Can we make a half circle also?
I think so.
So how can we make the half circle? Does anyone
Don't
has an
know.
idea? So let me tell you how you can make the small a half circle. Generally, when you are trying to create a circle, there are actually three things that you have to tell. First thing that you have to tell is the radius of the circle. The second thing that you have to tell is the extent of the circle, like how much do you want your circle to be filled. And the next one that you have is steps, that how many times do you want to repeat this. Like I can say pen dot circle. Currently we are using only this command, right? To completely create a circle. So it creates a circle with, let's say, the same, the full circle it creates. But let's say that if we have to create a half circle, for that, what are we going to do? We're going to write pen dot circle. How many angles do we have in a circle? Who knows that?
what did you say?
How many degrees do we have in a circle? The angle degrees. How many degrees do we have in a circle?
270.
360. It's 360. 360. You have 360 degrees in a circle. Okay. So let's say that you want to make a half circle. How many degrees should you
180.
cover? That's 180. So we are going to write, let's say 100 is the radius of the circle and 180 is the degree to which you have to make the circle, and it's going to make a shape like that. So now this circle is half, right? This is a half circle.
It
But how
doesn't
do-
seem like a half circle if you don't put a line in the middle of
Yes,
the
and
end.
how can we put that line? How can we put that line?
You just have to you can use the turtle to draw the line, or you can use the pen.
We can ask them to turn, let's say, turn towards the left side, 90 degrees, let's say, and it turns here. Now we tell that to draw a line by moving forward. And because you made the circle to be 100, let's say, radius, so its diameter is going to be double than the circle's radius, which is 100 was its radius. So this whole line from this point to this point is going to be double than that. So you're going to write 200 here, and you would have this half circle drawn, right?
Its line middle seems to be a little different color to me right now.
No, it's not different color, it's the same color. So there is another kind of shape that you can make with a circle, and that is something like this one. Now this is kind of a shape in which you have.
Teacher, after I wrote pen dot left 90 degrees, then when I wrote pen dot forward 200, it says it's an error.
Can you show it to me on your screen? Actually, only 1 minute is left. So I would stop recording here. This is the lesson that we have done so far.